The corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
The corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. Cousin Ed's Corner back at you again. Whew. I was about to go through the full intro. No matter how you cut it, slice it, we all in this together. All of that. But not going to do it this morning. It is a Friday morning, and I wanted to get this show out a little bit early for y'all. Hopefully, y'all had a great week as we move into this weekend. Coming off a Mother's Day weekend last weekend, so hopefully y'all enjoyed your mothers. Hopefully you enjoyed the shows this week. We had 2 great episodes this week so far. We've had a great year so far. Can't believe we halfway through May, moving into June. So hey, let's keep it going. I want to thank each and every one of you for your kind words, comments, text messages, DMs, all of those things. Continue to like, follow, and share. Like, follow, and share. Also, you can subscribe to the show on any of your major platforms. So definitely subscribe to the show. If you like to be on the mailing list, just DM me and send me your email address. I'll add you to the mailing list. So DM me, I'll add you to the mailing list. We have several ways to stay connected via social media, via text messages, via WhatsApp groups, a whole bunch of different places. So I'm going to try to get it all one place eventually, but I just like to have the freedom of talking to you where you are. So meeting you where you are. So let's continue to stay connected as we continue to grow the community. With all that being said, today's show is basically about do not let anyone influence your success. Or maybe I should change that. Do not let anyone negatively influence your success. All right. So do not let anyone negatively influence your success. Now, I might not remember that myself in a minute, but I had a couple conversations this week that people had outside influences that were trying to ruin or stop their success. And I've been asked to talk about this from especially 2 different individuals, and I wanted to just bring it up to the community at large. So this will be a corner connection. So this will be a corner connection, Cousin Ed's corner connection show. So just connecting with the family out there. So the first one was a conversation that came up about me being vegan, right? Me being vegan. And someone was asking me, how can I do it? And they recently had a conversation with someone else who could not understand someone who wanted to be vegan. And just basically was talking negatively about that lifestyle, right? Or that choice. And I'll give you for instance. For instance, they're saying, well, fried foods, if you eat fried cauliflower wings is just as bad as eating chicken. Now, some of you may believe that. Some of you may not. Some of you may say, hey, chicken is bad. It's your preference, right? It's your preference. If I choose olive oil versus canola oil, or I choose almond milk versus whole milk, right? It's still a person's choice and preference until science proves different. Until science proves different, it's still a preference. But for people to try to ridicule someone for trying to be healthy, it's not like it's not like someone is trying to gain weight and eating ice cream or eating potatoes or something that we know that possibly could be unhealthy. When someone's making a choice to say, I'm trying to be healthy, and especially when the person who is trying to ridicule or the person who's trying to damn that person cannot and has not made that same choice for themselves, that's the craziest thing I can think of, right? So you, 400 pounds, 300 pounds, trying to ridicule someone for who is trying to live a healthier life by eating a leaner diet, eating a non-dairy diet, you will ridicule them for their choices. I gave the analogy for someone who wants to save money, but their friends always want to go out to the club and spend money. But they blast that person for staying in because they want to save their money to buy a house. They want to save their money to buy a car. They want to save their money to get out of debt. But you want to ridicule that person for not being able to travel, go on a trip with you, or go out to eat with you, or go to the club with you. But they're making a conscious choice to try to do something. Now, I'm not saying we're all going to be successful in the things we try, but to try to be successful in something that's positive or perceived positive in their life. Not encouraging them like, hey, let's have a movie night. We're going to stay in tonight. Hey, we're going to come over to your house and do a backyard cookout. Or, hey, we're going to do a staycation here in whatever city. The positive things that we can do towards other individuals instead of ridiculing them. Now, for me, I have a lot of thick skin, right? I don't, not much you can say to me to make me feel any kind of way. So it just was a conversation. I was like, yeah, people do sometimes ridicule people for the positive things they're trying to do in life. When you're trying to study and get a degree, or you're trying to, I had somebody that was studying for their real estate license, and someone told them, why would you do that? Real estate is not popular. Real estate is failing. And my 2 cents or my objection to that is, that's knowledge they want to gain. Let them gain the knowledge and let them take the knowledge from there. It's knowledge that you don't have. So why would you even try to ridicule them on the knowledge? As long as it doesn't affect you. That's the only part I would say. If it affects you, then you can say or have an opinion in what you're doing or what they're doing. But if it doesn't affect you, why would you want to ridicule somebody? Why not support them? Why not ask them, hey, do you need me to help you study? Do you need me to give you some quiet space? Do you need me to, find a professional who can also go through this with you? I'm not equipped to do it, but I can find somebody. I don't mind paying for you to go to extra classes so you can do what you need to do. We need more supporters than naysayers. I know people who needed to get somewhere, needed a car ride, and their spouse wouldn't even give them a car ride. You shouldn't be with people that won't support you. always feel supported in things you're doing, and the naysayers, prove them wrong. So for me being a vegan, trying to be healthier, I don't care about naysayers. So that analogy was about to go down the tube. But I did this to stay consistent to something, right? I didn't even do it for health reasons behind it. I did it for the discipline reasons, for saying that I can do it, right? So when I come over to your house and you're cooking and the bacon smells like great, I don't have to have it. I can prove to myself I don't have to have it. But guess what? I have the choice. If I ever wanted to, I can. But for somebody to say I can't be a vegan, I can't make these life choices, what does that say about you? Now we all have things that we say we can't, won't do, and everything else. What positive things are you doing that others say they can't do? What positive things are you doing that no one else in your family is doing? None of your friends are doing. How can we be examples for others? Go ahead and chime in. Send me a text, send me a DM, send me a message. What are you doing that's positive? Maybe I want to join you in what you're doing that's positive. Send me a text, send me a DM, send me a message, send me a bird, pigeon message, a smoke signal or something that we can share with each other. What are some of the positive things you're doing that others are not doing, that maybe you want a community behind you? Cousin Ed's Corner, a community behind you to support you. And I'll say this for other people. Do not go into anything. I say this from my own personal opinion, my own personal life. Don't go into anything saying it's going to be a lifelong thing. Don't go into it. Set small goals, right? Set small goals that you can achieve. So when I went to be a vegan, I did it for Lent, for that season, and I continued that small goal. So for yourself, do not go into anything with a large saying this is, because it's easier to fail if you do something large and grand, right? Go into it with small goals. I'm going to do this for the next 30 days. I'm going to do this for the next maybe 5 days, right? And let's try to do some things together. I want to talk about some other positive things. One thing that popped in my mind was reading, right? I know for myself, I want to read these books by X date, right? Or let's say walking. I want to walk so many steps each day for X, right? Maybe it's going to bed. I want to go to bed or wake up at a certain time. See if you can challenge yourself to do these things, and don't worry about who is next to you. Don't worry about what friends you have to impress. Don't worry about all these things that going around you. Do it for you. It's your boy Cousin Ed. I love each and every one of you. I might do some more topics on this. Send your thoughts. I love each and every one of y'all. I'm out of here. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Don't forget, thank God for everything. No matter if we do the show or not, thank God for everything. He is so great. So great. I love y'all. Peace. Thank you for listening to Cousin.